Hey guys, it's Broheen here making another Mage video for 91 Extreme RT. We're going to be taking a look at Necromancer today. First thing you want to know, Shadow Revenant is your best DPS pet. You're going to want to always keep him out. We're going to go through the souls quickly here. Fill up 61 all the way into Necromancer, hit every single one of those. 15 in Elementalist, you're going to put 2 in Biting Cold, 5 in Velocity, 5 in Elemental Link, and 3 in Ashen Armor. And we keep Dominator over here just because Squirrel is fun, and sometimes you can actually use Neural Prod, but you know, we don't need to get into that right now. So we're going to open up the macro screen and give you a rundown on those. There's 3 of them. What we have is a Necromancer Spam, which is show Parasite, suppress macro failures, cast Parasite, cast at JTE, Grave Rot, cast Crystalline Missiles, cast Reaper's Touch, cast at GTAE, Grave Rot again, cast Last Gasp, cast Neural Prod, cast Necrosis, cast Bone Frenzy, and then put Pet Attack at the very bottom, so your pet always attacks even when he's on passive. Like you can see, I have him set to passive, but he'll attack as soon as you start hitting the spam button. And as I said, the Dominator tree, we have Neural Prod in here for the times when you're moving back and forth and you have nothing else above Neural Prod to cast, that you still are casting something, doing some kind of DPS while you're running. You have a Condemn Macro, which is show Corpse Talon, suppress macro failures, cast not active Lich Form, cast Corpse Talon, cast Condemn. And then we have a Necro cooldown, which is show Mass Grave, suppress macro failures, cast Exhume, cast Mass Grave. So the way the bar is set up here, we have 3 buffs. We have Bone Armor, you want to Soul Link, or Soul Bond, excuse me, Soul Bond your pet. And then you have Infection that you also want to put on the pet. So the next bar has Putrefy, which is a utility ability. You're going to put them on your enemy right before you actually start fighting them. That way you get 5 stacks of Deathly Calling as soon as your pet gets 1 critical hit on the enemy. You have Feign Death, and just for fun, or if you need to get out of any aggro situations and live, you Feign Death. And then you have a Sacrifice Pet Life ability, which gives you a damage shield and makes you immune to control effects. So the way the bar is laid out here, rotation is going to start with 3 dots, which is 1 is Ignite, 1 is Necrosis, and the other is Essence Link. Now, having these dots up is actually going to increase your pet's DPS via some of the abilities in the Soul Tree. Then we have our Spam Macro, our Condemn Macro, Corpse Talon Macro, and we have our Cooldown Macro here. We also keep Empty the Crypts here. This is one of your cooldown abilities that's going to do lots of damage. We have Possession on the bar. That's another one of the cooldown abilities. Both of those play a big role in the rotation. You do it right, you'll do lots of DPS. And then we keep Soul Purge here in case you have to do 14k damage and restore 10% of the mage's primary pet's maximum health, so you can heal your pet with this. And onto the rotation and showing it to you. So what you want to do, you want to Putrefy immediately, start spamming, and you have to keep running back and forth because all of your spells are instant cast with cooldown. You get lots of Crystalline Missile procs. Once your charge bar, you're going to pay attention to your charge bar. Once it's up to full, you might see it drop because Bone Frenzy gets used. Once it's up to full, hit your Condemn Macro, you transform into this Lich. Corpse Talon will put a dot for more damage because you have 5 stacks of Deathly Calling, and Condemn will consume them to do lots of damage. Keep on casting and running. Once your bar is up to full, again, hit that Corpse Talon Macro, and then you want to use Exhume and Mass Grave and continue running back and forth and hitting that main spam. Every time Corpse Talon comes off a cooldown, you want to stop and transform, hit them with a Corpse Talon, and Condemn them, then continue running. So far we're up to 17k, that should go up shortly. Make sure you're always maintaining your 3 dots. Once your bar is full, you can hit them with Empty the Crypts. Once that bar is full again, see, Bone Frenzy just casted, so. Now it's full, you can transform, hit them with a Corpse Talon, and a Condemn again, and you can Possess. Now you have these abilities, you're going to cast a Ruination if you have multiple enemies near, Oblivion's a dot, then hit Master's Rage. Then you want to use Scourge Bolt 4 times. Each time you complete a cast, it knocks the cooldown of Master's Rage. Every single time you do it, then you can hit a Master's Rage again. The second time, because your thing's about to wear off, you want to clip that Master's Rage. Try to get Master's Rage to cast, which I didn't do. You can, if you clip it early enough, you can get Master's Rage to cast a third time, and it will continue to cast and do damage after the fact that you've transformed back. So hit another Corpse Talon here and another Condemn, and that's it for it. So keep your dots up, boost your pet's DPS, transform to the Lich Form before you use any kind of cooldown whatsoever. Keep an eye on your charge, so if you don't have enough charge and you're in this form and you try doing like Mass Grave, or not Mass Grave, but Empty the Crypts, you won't be able to cast it, and then you pretty much just wasted a Lich Form. So, but that's about it. You can see we're maintaining 21 or so K damage. And this spec gets really fun aside from the part where you got to keep moving, which means it's outrageously fun in PvP. And hopefully you guys enjoy the video. If you did, press the like button, subscribe to the channel. This is for 91 Extreme RT's channel. I also have a channel, youtube.com/silentbrohinvids. And if you could subscribe to both of those, I have more Mage videos on my channel, plus some Mage PvP videos. And you know, you guys can decide what you like there. And if you didn't like it, hit the dislike button, but we would appreciate, please, if you would leave a comment, let us know why you didn't like it. We'll try to address the issue as best to our abilities that we can. And on that note, you guys have an awesome night, and keep playing Rift. Thanks.